Am I on? I think I'm on. Kevin Smith, Keith, will you be returning? Facebook user, yes, I'm on. Ah, is that you? Good day, people. Today, what I'm going to be doing is having a look at this, which came the other day, if you remember. Let me just get it there. There's all here if you want. Oh, I'll just get this one out. Because I've had to put the camera at a strange angle. There you go. So it's it. If you're wanting to come into this, you know, I would get a little picture in car or a video as a guest, if you like. So if you send us an email or a message on here, I can send you a link. Apparently, I'm not too sure how it works, but apparently I can invite you, so you can be talking while I'm looking at this. Now then, as far as chat is concerned, because this is being broadcast into two different places, going onto Facebook and it's going onto YouTube, the Life for Leslie channel. I don't know which is going to be the best chat, you know, because I can't chat in both places at once. So perhaps I should use the YouTube one, because I think Benny said that was quicker, didn't he? Did he say that was live? I think he said YouTube is live, whereas this one is delayed on Facebook, so I'm not too sure. Unless you want to keep your eye on words. Do you want to keep your eye on words? What's on that? To see if there's anybody chatting, because yeah. I can't do one chat like, can I? I got no. The most important tool. Now then, you know I've been faffing with these 3D printers for probably about 4 or 5 months now, haven't I? And I got the Prusa, the original Prusa i3S, I think it is, which has been absolutely great. I've now got 3 of them because how good they are, which we regularly turn stuff out. But I'm not using them at the full potential because I'm usually printing quite small stuff. And then Prusa came out. This is a company from Prusa, Prague, Czechoslovakia, from Czechoslovakia. Joseph Prusa is the inventor of it, if you like, the boss. So anyway, I ordered these when they first came out on day 2 when they first came out, which is back in October last year. So I've been waiting for 4 months for this. I actually got 2 of them, but we've been waiting for 4 months. Now this is unusual in that it's described as mini because it's like the other ones but small. This one is capable of producing a print in a 7-inch cube, so because that's the size of the print, which is big enough for most things like badges and name tags and stuff like that. So that's what these are. But of course, because you've got 2, if you've got 2 of these, that means you can print twice as fast, isn't it? Because you've got 2 printing at the same time rather than 1. Anyway, dead excited. What we got on? Spots is on. Jay's Vape Reviews is on. Kevin Smith is on. Are you on YouTube? I'm on. I don't really know. I'm on StreamYard. I'm on StreamYard, chat. I want to make a decision. Which is it going to be? Am I going to look at YouTube or Facebook, chat? I've got Facebook. You've got Facebook. So I'll have a look at YouTube. So I'm going to look at YouTube, and Liam's looking at Facebook, chat. Let me just pop YouTube out. Alan Curtis says, "You carry on, we'll chat amongst that." So. That's it. Do this. Get the YouTube up. Go to my channel. Like that. And then I think it says you click on the video. Live. Click on that. And then up in this corner. Says fuck all. What does this say here? Options. View on YouTube. You click on the video. Right, to turn the sound off. Live. Like that. Here we go, top chat. Pop out chat. And then I can get rid of fucking YouTube like that and like that Then I can pop that up. There we are. So I'm now looking at the YouTube chat. Right, let's see what we got. Hey up, Chuck, Kevin Smith. Before you start, £1 each time you swear in the swear box. Swearing. Good afternoon, Spots. Joyce Faye, Bowdo Curve. Hi to Liam. Right then, so let me get this popped. So this is how it comes. Cardboard box, and it's got a carrying handle at one side, but a little bit weird. Portable. But it tells you on here to keep it that way up. It tells you on the box here to keep it that way up, but the fucking handle's at the end, so you've got to have it that way up, haven't you, when you fucking handle.
Johnny Bryce says hi.
Hiya Johnny, hope you're well. Big car booting recently. Buy some shite. I don't have to buy some shite. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? We have got a packet of example filaments. These are really nice filaments. I use these, Prusa Mini. Really good stuff. Highly recommended. Good price as well. Sold by the kilo, but you have to get it from them direct, which is not as bad as you think because the postage is pretty cheap. Here we've got a list of various bits and pieces. Got a handbook, which will be showing us how to do it, I would think. And there's a book that says changes. So we've got a dongle, USB dongle, on the power cable. And some more bags of bits. We've got accessories, it says. A filament sensor.
D-Barber says I up place.
Hey?
D-Barber says I up place.
Hey up D! This is, I'm guessing, a spool holder, very plastic. Got some bushes of some description, like bearings. Oh, wrong camera. There you go, like bearings. We've got a bag of gummy bears. Now, Prusa, when you buy a printer, they always send a bag of gummy bears, but this is the smallest bag of gummy bears I've ever fucking had off them. No, normally it's a full-size bag. Oh, that's another pound jar. Yeah, that. Well, it must be a mini printer, so you get a mini fucking bag. They are tight, aren't they? That is tight. Anyway, the good out neck. I'm saying that they're tight, but we send them out with every order as well. And then we've got some plates. These are the actual build plates. So that's the build size of it. Now I went and got a normal PEI coated one and the textured one. So I've got one of each, depending if you want something with a smooth side, you know, where it's been printed, or textured. The textured one tends to make it match more to the rest of the print. We've then got LCD mini org, something or other. And then we get down to bits. Now, this has been mentioned before, that the packaging is exceptional, and it always is. It always comes wrapped in sort of black.
Flat plastic bag.
It's like plastic bag, aye. It's a bit like black cling film, isn't it? Black stick cling film. So if you ever receive a box and you think, oh, I wonder what that is, it's black cling film all over it, that's one of these. Right, so assuming you've ordered one, that's a bit more cardboard. More cardboard. Now here, if you get it out, that's the carcass of it. That's the carcass of it. And then what we've got here is the base. That's the base of it. And I think that's it. No, another bit. Bag of bits. Get rid of this. I don't know what's in this. power supply. Have a look at that. The power supply. Get rid of my packing. Right then, let's have a look at this. What? This is gone. This show is gone before. For this manual, please prepare a 2.5mm Allen key, a bag of mini Haribo bears. Only the Allen key is required for the assembly. Other tools will be used for maintenance. We've got an Allen key in one of these bags. Must be in this one. Can't see no fucking Allen key. Oh, there we go again, another pound. Allen key and spanner. Well, I don't see an Allen key and spanner. It says 2.5mm Allen key. That's it. That's for now. Oh, it's in the accessories bag. Where's the accessories bag? Accessories. Here we go. Don't say all about that on there. We'll move on.
Hello.
We are here for you. Therefor axis parts preparation. That's this bit. For the following steps, please prepare X-axis assembly, which is this, I think.
2.5mm.
That's 2.5mm. Thank you. The X assembly, that's that. The blue bit is this. The green bit is a long screw out of the accessories. Fillament sensor. Yep.
We found it on our lovely weather today.
Gorgeous outside here. Absolutely gorgeous. Blowing an absolutely delicious gale. Quiet as hell because there's nobody knocking about. Everybody's got more sense. Oh, I've got the Allen key and spanner. It went in that accessory.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. I've got that. I've got my ties. Right, these are the little 3 screws that we've got in this book. Accessories Mini. It says M3 40 screw times 1. That must be that. Yeah. Times 1. Yeah. That's okay. You see, the previous printers I got them already built up. This one don't come as an option, as already built up. This only comes as a part kit, if you like. That's a test that they've run at the factory to show everything was working when it was packed. Glossary. Printer. stand up for this bit. That goes that way up. It's unusual because it's got an arm here that's free floated, if you like. Normally you would expect another vertical piece here to support that. This is the first one we've seen that's actually hollow underneath. Right. Spring steel sheet, packaging contents, USB drive, quick starting for original process. Place the safe drive place, leave it for update the firmware. Can you update the fucking firmware? Have a look at the back. Here we go. That's to get the right. For better protection during the transfer, the excess will be removed down. However, to make it assembly easy, let's move it up. So that's already up. Here's the fingers extender screw. So you should end up with at least 3 quarters. Right. Release and remove the M3 screw on the box with the electric. That is that. Screwdriver gun again.
Alan Curtis says, hope the battery in the camera is fully charged, as we could be here sometime.
We could be here sometime. I never said how long this was going to go on. It's just, it is what it is. So it says here, for better protection, is that actually remote? I've done that bit. Release and remove the M3 screw on the box with the electrics. That's that one. Have we got a better fucking tool than this?
No.
They're not screwdrivers. Everything on this looks like it could be a hex screw thing. Okay. That bit. Ooh, there are all sorts of gubbins in here, look. That's what's inside. Right. Lift it, last live, you know, you'll lay upon the toilet. Make sure to trace both bits from the holes. Yes, that's done. You are required to get multiple cables throughout this guide. For the first step, please prepare the LCD cable, flat and grey. That's that. Get rid of that. Take the LCD cable and push it through the hole in the box with the electrics. The orientation doesn't matter, both ends are the same. Push it through the hole. Push it through the hole, oh yeah, that's this side hole. Yeah. It's easier said than done. Not like making it thick. There we go, I think. That's that bit. Okay. Carefully lay the Z-axis on its side. This bit. This bit. Start wrapping the LCD cable around the box. Around the box. Okay. So now tilt the axis back to get the better access inside the electronics box and gently insert the cable in. Because in here there's a little socket. More fingers than an octopus, less patience than a wasp.
This is not a fingers.
No. Question is, will it get done or will it get winded? Jungle blue, place your bet. Windell or done? I'm guessing that's in. That looks like it's in. Yeah, I don't know what it's for now. Step 9. There are a total of 3 nuts in the extrusion. 3 bolts on the extrusion. That. Oh yeah, see, yes, that's a bolt and a bolt. I'm gonna have to do that again. That makes no fucking sense to me. Carefully lay the XYZ on its side. Done that. Start wrapping the cable around the rock. Done that. Tilt the axis back to get the better access inside the box. And gently insert the cable in. Yeah, note that this is only temporary solution. The first on the right will be used to connect both parts together using the M3 screws. Okay, now. Fiddly. It don't make no fucking sense. It's detailed, this book, but it don't make no fucking sense. Now, tilt the axis back to get better access. Tilt it back from what? I've got that. Wrap it round. But the picture shows it all inside now. So, can't be wrapped round and fucking inside, can it? Can't be wrapped round there like that and inside. I've no idea what's going on there. The first on the right will be used to connect both parts. Put this back up again. That way. Right. Joining the parts together. Firstly, prepare your wires assembly. Move the heat bed all the way to the right. Which is that way around. All the way to the right. Place the right M3NE nut. That's these at the side, I think. It's like 2 free floating nuts. This side, like that. Push both parts together and try fitting the clamp. Clamp? No idea what they're on about here. Absolutely none. What the fuck is that? That's that. Place the right M3NE nut. What the fuck is that? See, there's no fucking nuts in it though. Three nuts, one there, one there.
This is confusing me.
Very, very confusing. Turn it round again. Now we show me opposite side. The nut was there and the nut was there. Okay, so that must mean that bit has to put that way then, doesn't it? That is that way. Oh no. Push both parts together. Nah.
Carl says stick it back in box and send it to England.
I can't make fucking head nor tail of it. It don't make absolutely any sense whatsoever, this fucking manual. Everybody said it was such a wonderful manual. I think the problem here for me is the pictures are so close up you can't actually see the orientation of anything. You know what I mean? I'm trying to match up elements with pictures. We've done that. This one, it says rotate the back of the printer towards you and push the heat bed all the way to the front. So now we want to change the fucking orientation. So that's now that way. Hold the X-axis assembly. Move the Z-axis assembly to the back. It makes no sense at all, this mate. There's all through there, there's all through there. That's the back now. This is held up against that somehow. That is like that. That's not fucking right. That can't be right. But it can't be that fucking side because there's no nuts there. That's the way that they've got it in this book. That's the way that they've got it there in that book, look. That's the way it's in the book, the picture. That's how it's set up here in this book. You've got that socket there. You've got a round socket there. You've them two dots there. Unless that's wrong. Right that way. As you can see, I'm not very good at DIY at this kind of shit. I wish they had the option of fucking just buying the bastard. I mean, why not just just buy a fucker? What you got to fuck about all this stuff? It's the deciding thing whether or not I'll buy another Prusa. Do you know what I mean? Does that look about right? That looks about right. And There's my two nuts there, look. So I've got to line them up with them somehow. Right, screws. There's a fucking screw. Accessories. That don't look right. There is a notch that does correct me. Notch. Fucking notch. That can't be right either. Two fucking nuts, but only one hole. I'm going to have to put something in because I don't know how you line these nuts up. You know the little nuts that are in that bar that go up and down. I'm supposed to line that up with these holes. I've no idea. I'm going to have to put something through. Oh no. Try these. Try these. Feed it through. No, come on. No idea. I think it's a window job.
What recommended?
I can't make head nor fucking tail of this bullshit. I just can't make head nor tail on it. So we'll be having a competition this week to win a printer. I'm fucking about with this. This is just too much fucking. Just for me anyway. This is a guy that don't like even building coils. This just doesn't make any sense, unfortunately. It don't make no sense to me. The pictures for my liking. If you look at them, it would have been good to have a picture so you can see what you're actually doing like that. Do you know what I mean? These are just too close up for my because the words don't necessarily correspond to the picture. That's what I'm saying. There is a notch. Cannot find a fucking notch. Don't show you where the notch is. Just says there is a notch. Well, it's full of fucking notches, isn't it? Why not just put a little yellow mark on it saying this is the notch? Look for the yellow notch. Do you know what I mean? It says rotate the back of the printer towards you and push the heat bed all the way to the front, which we've done. Hold the x-axis. That's this one, isn't it? Or is that one?
X is across.
I think that's, yeah, I think that's this one. Move the Z-axis assembly to the back, which we've done. There is a notch, which indicates the correct mutual position of both parts. Don't see any fucking notch. Once the parts are aligned, well, how can I align them if I can't find a fucking notch? Come and have a look at this limb, see if you can do bollocks on it. That's what we're up to.
Right.
Don't make any sense to me, that. There is a notch. That's the most.
This shit is old to me. Why is that circled?
Yeah.
That moves it, does it?
Yeah.
Why the fuck's that circled?
I don't know. I think what colours of a circle? Blue. Yeah. Hold the y-axis.
Oh.
That's hold the y-axis means that. Yeah, but there is a notch.
That's a fucking notch.
Is there any notch? Now, I'm not brains of Britain with all this kind of stuff, if you've obviously gathered in the past, but this is a little bit, I mean, it's supposed to be dead easy. It's supposed to be a half-an-hour job. Because that's for normal folk, all right? We're not normal.
It's showing it as if that's it. But then
It's not fucking there.
I thought you supposed to screw in.
That's what I mean. There's a screw hole here at this side, but the screw that I've just tried don't go all the way through because it gets stopped because of head on it. There's two floating screws here. Can you see these floating screws?
Yeah.
Somewhere on here, it's going to go through and nip it together. But that's not.
Where's the screws?
Screws, yeah. I don't know if there's any extra other screws. I can't see them.
I'll show you which one this is. I think it's 12 on top.
You can see if there's any comments. Careful with a lovely bang. Allenson says, come on, footy starts at 3. I'm glad you're not doing my pacemaker. Jay says, Jay review next week. It's Life with Les at IKEA flat pack wardrobe. It's like the two running before candles. Oh, dear me. Oh, God. He's got some. He's got some.
Sit down. Where's that swear jar?
You've got what?
Where's that swear jar?
He wants the swear jar.
Right.
Just in case the Prusa people ever get to see this. I love your machines. Love your machines. But your books are shit. You'd be better off sending this with a piece of paper that says, please watch video, and putting a video on YouTube how to do it. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that you can do it and you can pause it and you can look at the bits that they've got and the angle that they're at and stuff like that. These photos are a little bit too close up. It's good to be close up because you can see what you're doing close up. But when it's so close up, you can't actually find out, you know, it's difficult to orientate where that machine it is. So perhaps a larger picture aside, indicating. And perhaps where it says not, just put a yellow mark on it or something so it sticks out like so.
See if you can tighten that screw while I hold this.
This one. Go in.
Sorry.
No. That's that bit then.
That's a bit. Well, halfway.
See, we've got him involved, haven't we? Once the parts are aligned, tighten all screws in this particular order. First, the M screw at the top, which is red, which is that one, isn't it? Second, the M340 screw on the side.
M340, which one's that one? Is that green? Oh, that, the green one. M320, which is that one.
We work better as a team, don't we? Like and point and he can do. If you've not tried Professor's Punch, by the way, the juice, you ought to get it in your shopping cart. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's Liam's creation. Hence Professor. The Professor, Professor Kirby.
How tight you got, mate?
It doesn't say, it just says China book. And the third one is the green one.
That's it. Well, I've just done the green one, but not the blue one in there. What's the blue one? That 340. How the fuck? You're supposed to see that.
We done it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what about.
I don't know. That's the reason. To tighten the screws in this particular order. So we like to mix it up a little bit. Apparently, the next step is Haribo time.
I need something to put. I need some blue tack.
Blue tack required. In case anybody's been watching the grow videos, I've just been looking at the plants this morning. Only been in a couple of days and they're absolutely doing stonking. They've got dark green, new leaves at the top and everything. Hiya.
All right, mate. Got any of these colours?
Slip screen. Quite very fine.
It's a fancy bit of kit, that, isn't it?
I'm really enjoying
How much are they?
Yeah.
What you charged me $2.50 last time.
I've got two of you. Different type. Do you want to know how much slipstream goes, Lily?
250, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'll have two, mate. I think you charged me $2.50 last time.
This is the 35 cal. I've got 0.8. I've got 0.8 ones or 0.5 in count out and yours are 0.35. Versus it says 20 to 40 watts. That one really temperature. Only 20 to 35 watts, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know. But it's all right. Oh, it's better than that, Ben. You can test that. Oh, that's more premium.
Finally. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's all right, mate.
You're all right, mate.
Getting anywhere, getting anywhere.
You could say that.
Got to look after your customers. Yeah, I was saying about the plants doing really well. Like I said, they've only been in 2 days to 3 days.
No, it's more than that.
No,
That's
about 4 days apparently. First 2 days I had them on 24/7, so they were constantly, the lights were constantly on. And on the watering, if you remember, we were doing it so it was like 15 minutes once a day. Well, that wasn't enough, so what I've had to do is I actually increased it and I left it running for 24 hours the first day, the water. So it's because it's only running through, like, but that allowed the rest of the potting material to soak up some moisture up. And now I've got it coming on, so it's on for 15 minutes every other hour, something like that, throughout the day, 24 hours. And it's holding itself just nice now. So now the plants should be now starting to root into that new medium, which would suggest that they are doing, because they've gone bright green and they're starting to grow. In other words, they've got nutrients.
Screw is winding you.
Screw is winding him up.
How do they expect you to line now with that?
I mean, they are usually pretty good, these things. But having said that, if you remember, I had an issue with my other printer, the bigger version, and we had to change the nozzle, or we wanted to change the nozzle to a smaller one, which we did, and we followed the Prusa instructions right on the video on YouTube. Of course, instantly broke the fucking machine, because when you go and read it, it's different. The video instruction is different to the written instruction. And the video says that we have to turn the block back, and of course you don't do that because you break all the seal on it. So we had to rebuild the entire thing because of the video. So perhaps the video online won't be the best thing after all.
I've got to be missing something here. You can't see it. You've got a line that's got a line that silver block up with a thread in there.
That's what I was saying. How the fuck are you supposed to line it up? You need, they should have supplied. I mean, I've tried it with this, but it gets stuck.
Yeah.
That one, isn't it? Yeah. Is that it? Is that stuck? Or is it got it?
Can't see it.
Is this fixed now?
By 2, yeah. 2.
So is it just that one you got for it? This
Yeah.
one?
The one. No, I've done that one.
You've done that one?
Just that one I've done. Let me try to turn that.
There's two nuts in a runner that are embedded in it, behind it, like, so you can't get them out, but the free flow, I don't know what they'll have a term for them, but anyway, they go up and down, these two nuts, independent. And there's 2 holes in this vertical bit that you have to line up with them screws. But it's difficult to line them up, because once you've offered it up, because you can't see the fucking screw, can you? The nuts. That's where he's having difficulty with it at the minute.
Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Right.
Okay. 3D printer engineer now. Here he is, look. £1 box.
Need a bigger box.
Anybody got any questions? Use this as Jay says. Use the Allen key to align them.
It It sounds.
It sounds dead easy, that, yeah. Just slide it through all mail, it'll pick it up. Because you can't see where it is at back. You know, when you put your hand keys through, but you can't see it at back. John Schultz from Phoenix, Arizona. But it's red out there. Isn't that in the middle of the desert, Phoenix? Is Phoenix in the middle of the desert?
I think it is.
That's where Roswell were and all that, isn't it? Roswell? Where Roswell? In Arizona. Kevin Smith says, "Oh, usual problem, Liam can't find the hole."
So I ain't got no kids. I mean, this is fucking.
Get the mini Haribos to help. John Fallon says, I could get a job with council, stand around drinking coffee and watch others do stuff. I used to work for council. We once had 3 people come to the place where I used to work to change a fucking light bulb.
Three-man job.
Huh?
3-man job.
3-man job to change a light bulb because there were a ladder involved. So it required one to hold the ladder, one to climb up the fucking ladder, one to pass him a bulb. Honestly. We once had a meeting as well. This council once had a meeting to decide when we were going to have a fucking meeting. Can you imagine that? You come back in time, could you? We'll have a meeting this afternoon to decide when we're having a meeting.
Salt.
Salt.
Different word than fucking.
It's sick of spending money now. It's changed the swear word.
There's got to be something simpler than lining it up through a pinhole. I mean,
It's hard, isn't it? It's just
a little bit, yeah.
wonder if you could take that off. Take it away so that you can see things. Is this where it says time in this order?
I've undone the other one,
Oh,
so I can do it. Yeah. That moves.
What, the bolly?
Yeah. I might have an idea.
Oh, yeah, all night.
I have an idea. Right. But it's. I think I've figured out why it's not doing it.
Kevin Smith says he's gutted, he's only brought a packed lunch. Wedge some Haribos in the channel.
Yeah, that's why. That's got a notch built in it. Yeah. Didn't realise that.
We found the notch. We found the notch.
That's got got lining up. Then well, I think.
John Fallon says use some cocktail sticks to align and remove when aligned and screw. You haven't got the cocktail sticks.
So.
It's like the blind leading the blind here. It seemed like such a good idea. At the time, it seemed like, but it was 4 months ago, so, you know. I can only wait till we get to them. I can only wait till we get to them.
I've got to get that in between that notch there somehow.
Is that one more?
Yeah.
Is the screw hole in the middle of this? You're centered in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you put that under that so that it lines up with your knot. If your knot's lined up with the hole.
It is being moved.
Oh.
Oh, let me get you right size.
What's this week's special?
Key lime pie.
For anybody that's interested, this week's special juice is key lime pie. Call into the shop. Feel free. Come and slurp some juice.
You tell us winding me up.
It's not winding him up at all. I can't feel any pressure building up him. He's not going like this at all.
Look at that. I've got size on the gear.
Blank.
Shit in it. Make a fucking better one, that's spaghetti.
They're doing a bigger one as well. You know, they brought a small one out. Apparently, they're doing an XL version. Because I had a job coming day for yesterday, and I couldn't do it because I couldn't fit it on printer. So, but they're bringing a new one out. Now, if it comes out already built like that one, I'll buy one. If it comes as a kit like this, you can keep it because it's too stressful. Life's too short to be stressed. I mean, I'm stressed and I'm not doing it. I already threatened it with wind. Anybody got any questions for us while you're here? Oh, it says connect the rear bolt first. He says this is Alan Curtis.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Trying to do. Sounds easy until you're next to it, doesn't it?
When I looked at it, I thought, oh, there's not much here to put together. That's why if you come into the shop and you've got a mod, especially if you bought it from us, Liam is there to fix it for you, or to at least try. Can't guarantee, but we could certainly try. Did you manage to fix theirs with it?
No, it won't.
Claire will go.
Right, that's it anyway. That one's it.
Right, so we've got one in.
Just the one off the top, innit? Don't get too ready. It's no.
Don't bother turning yet, God. Yeah, it's difficult because you can't get at it. You can't actually get at it. Once you've lined the two parts up, you can't get to the back of it. So if you hold it in position with something, you can't get that somewhere out because it's behind, like. I mean, I don't know why it's coming in bit, why they send it in bits, because it would be just as, unless it's to save money, it might be to save money, make it a bit cheaper. Because it is a good price, like. This is, I think it's 379 euros, which is 340 quid, I think. 339 quid.
Sort of three in.
That's all three in, is it?
Yeah. It doesn't seem to roll smooth though, does it?
So what?
It doesn't seem to roll smooth.
This is this that moves.
Oh, doesn't this move?
That don't move.
Oh, tighten it up.
Yeah, no, that don't move.
Where's it supposed to be positioned?
Oh.
As far back as possible.
Joining the parts together,
Yeah, far back.
aligning the X assembly. He's got it there, look.
Yeah, it's just as far back as you can get it.
So you tighten the top one, then you tighten the side one, and then you tighten the one closest to the base. But that'll last.
Someone bring me a pint.
Your coffee.
One pint. Pint of vodka.
Pint of vodka.
Right, that's fucking done. Done.
Why's that one?
This is thingy underneath it. So
Yeah, you see, that's another one, look. Here. Wrap it around, which is what we've done.
Yeah.
But yeah, here, it's all inside. It's not wrapped around. Is it?
yeah, it's wrapped round. See it come on.
Oh, yes.
In it like are you supposed to plug it in?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
There's a little white.
Oh, no.
There's a little white part. Yeah. Fucking backwards.
Comes up there.
So you've got to plug this in.
Join parts together. Push parts together in the third area. It moves into central extrusion. Use the M3s. Both parts. We've done that bit, haven't we? We've done.
Yeah, done that.
Take the second nut.
M3 and 8 nut, that's the one.
We've done that. We've done that. That's what we've just done. Now you've got to eat them jellies. And then we're on to that.
So where's this go? This goes in here.
It done said.
There's a white thing here.
Yeah, but it done said here. Plug it into that white thing, isn't it?
That's too big, isn't it? That's way too big for that. And it's backwards.
Don't fit on this, does it? Because so far this is not connected to this, is it? With any wires. Just 4 screws so far. Turn page, see if we can find it anywhere. Oh, it goes on there, it goes on the back of that.
Oh, right, that makes more sense then.
That goes on the back of that.
Where's this go?
We ain't got that far yet. You've got, for the following steps, you need LCD assembly.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Is that one?
Yeah.
Mounting the LCD. First, carefully tilt the printer on its side, see picture. Yeah. Place the LCD into the LCD holder.
That fucking narrows it down, doesn't it?
Oh, where is it? I mean, no fucking way.
Oh, it's here. Yeah. Like that. Got to be like that, hasn't it? Yeah. Is it like that? Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is sticking outside, man.
Yeah, like that.
Just angled.
I don't think you need it angled though, you can have it flat. Do you want it flat or do you want it angled?
Oh my God.
That's not right size. Is everyone still awake?
I think so, yeah. This is what it is, isn't it? It's just, you know, it's just something to watch in the afternoon. Bet that fucking houses, in it, or whatever's on.
Yeah, fucking cover.
So it's out of that corner.
That's on.
Carefully remove the free end of the LCD cable from the box.
Where's that then? Pink.
Okay.
Oh, this. This
Oh,
was
wow.
supposed to be placed inside the box.
All right, yeah. And connected to the board. Mind the connect orientation of the connector. Use the notch as a guide.
Yep.
Gently insert the cable inside the extension. Leave some slack outside near the LCD. Don't know what that means. Gently insert the cable inside the extrusion.
What for?
Does that
Oh, is it?
Does it mean this? In there.
Is it? Can't be there. That's where they're putting it in.
I think it goes in that slot.
It can't
It's
go
going in there. Look.
How are they doing that?
Turn it like that. Yeah, just get some of that. Have to fold it down. What he's doing now is he's trying to flatten the ribbon because it's about that deep. But the slot we've got it in is that big, so he has to fold it in half to get it in.
I've got it.
Just sorted that bit now.
Has it got a back plate on it? That? A back plate?
Don't look like it, let's. No, don't look like it. No, that's off the top.
Yeah.
Connecting the Y-axis cables. Turn the printer back onto its feet and rotate the back of the printer towards you. Take the motor cable. Wow. Push it through the hole.
Right. Some ways a bit funny now with that fucking.
Oh, it's very funny, isn't it? No, we've got feet to stick on it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right. Turn the printer on its feet and rotate it to the back of the printer is towards you.
Yep.
Take the motor cable labeled Y. Sensor. Motor cable must be already in there.
So look.
Take the motor cable labeled Y.
That's N, that's X, that's E.
Oh, fuck you.
What colour's the strap round it?
It's yellow. It's blue, red, and black.
ZXE. I didn't know I was blind.
Why is not a piece that we've got separate? Is it? That's plastic. No, it isn't that. That's not power. That's nothing. That's a filament sensor. It's not that, is it? There's just sprockets. Nothing.
Take the motor.
Starts coming out of this bit.
Ah, it's inside here. That'll be why.
Yeah,
Why?
that's the one.
Oh.
That goes underneath.
It's all leggy banded. Underneath, you say?
Goes about 50 degrees under the bar line.
I'm getting defeated by an elastic band.
It's getting defeated by an elastic band. It makes it look easy. Simon Parker says, "Oh, he says there is a step-by-step guide for Joseph Prusa on YouTube. It makes it look easy." Well, it would do if he made it.
Yeah. Right, where's that? Arrange the obstacles and the right side of the electronics box. So it comes out this way, does it? Right.
Slide into a hole. Connect it to the connector of the appropriate socket.
How's it showing the floor?
I mean, if you're any good at this kind of stuff, I mean, I'm obviously not. Liam's pretty good at it. But if you're that kind of way inclined, it'd be a great sort of gift for a kid, wouldn't it? A project for a kid.
Which one's it got in? Is it? It's a 4-pin.
As in its current state, if you like, you know, a half-built, half-print, so it's not beyond the realms. If we're doing it, it's not beyond the realms because it's not fucking working.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Right, the next one. Connect the filament sensor cable to the buddy board. Filament sensor.
Well, what's that? Right.
Oh yeah, forget that. Connecting the X-axis thermistor and heater. Take the cable bundle from the heat bed.
Guide it into.
There is no dedicated hole. There is no dedicated hole. You got 2 wires?
Is this go underneath? You haven't got underneath, does it?
That's nice.
That's got to be. That's from heat bed. That's
Is
the
it?
other one. Yeah.
Take the cable bundle from the heat bed and guide it into the box from the top.
So like that.
That must be like
if you look
that.
at pictures, you do it as if it's underneath, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't match, do they?
So
Thermistor is the blue one, H. That goes in that little socket.
Look,
Down here.
that one.
That one there. And then you've got a red one. Which goes on that one there.
Green.
Well, theirs is red and purple. Yeah, red and purple. And then just took these wires up here. Filament sensor. Some of the following steps emerge. Follow the following steps. You'll prepare the filament sensor. The filament sensor.
It's just got a cover on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure.
Slide the filament sensor into the PTFE tube. Let's do this here. Slide the filament sensor into the PTFE tube.
Yeah, take that out.
You maybe check that bit out. Oh, well, that's the other end. It's the other end. Oh, can't be the other end, can it? Oh, yeah.
It is, no. You got to loosen it.
Oh, no. What's this?
Yeah, it is a end. It is a end. Like that.
That end.
Yeah, have to loosen it.
Holla.
Oh, mate.
Hiya.
All right.
Why I? We just had Benny Vape come in.
Holla.
As you can tell, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a fine noise though. Biscuits. Goodies. Right, so he's doing the filament sensor bit now. Check the position of the PTFE tube through the groove. Oh, through the screw.
Yeah. Right, that's him.
Yeah. Now tighten the screw gently to ensure the sensor won't slide from the PTFE tube.
Your battery is running low. This is the worst noise I've ever heard in my
You're not plugged in. You're not plugged in there, eh?
You not turned it on? You have turned it on.
Oh, we haven't. Still not fucking on.
No, you probably just have to get rid of the notification. Yeah, I think it's on there.
Still not speaking.
No, still good. Right, that's tight.
What we done? Tighten the screw gently. Use a piece of filament to slide through to make sure there's no deformation. You get a piece of space on it.
New one. New machine.
Yeah, little one. Very easy to build. Very easy.
You want me like it?
Jay's vote review says I up ready.
Hey up, James.
Jay. Too tight.
Not great.
Let's take a look.
Nice and smooth.
When it's a gently tap. Not crank it
Oh,
down.
you got to get some torque, haven't you?
Crank it down.
Connecting the filament sensor. Arrange the cables according to the picture. Keep in mind the electronic cover must fit in place.
Right.
In other words, it's going to be hard.
Right.
Filament sensor cable.
Filament sensor cable, which is this. Where is it? This.
And that goes into.
So it's got to have a bend in it. This will get mounted, won't it? Because it's got a screw on it. This goes into.
This is it down here. Just kind of bent it round down.
Yeah. Is it going here?
It goes down.
Oh yeah, it goes in. This is the last part. That's it.
That's it.
Next.
That's that bit then. Connecting it on that, right? Coupling the electrics, insert the back cover, make sure it's properly seated in the hole.
So, where's this get? This has got to get mounted to somewhere, hasn't it?
That's where,
You can't just stand free.
I'll find a fucking picture on it.
All right, mate.
How you doing?
Not bad.
Good.
Can't actually see. Mount on this.
Could I have one of those 100 ml Mr. Whites, please?
Mr. White,
And
yeah.
a 3 milligram.
Right, we're up to the filament sensor bit. So we've installed the filament sensor, which is this, which is obviously when you put your plastic in, it knows that there's a piece of plastic in, so it feeds.
Cheers.
But it doesn't say where to screw this to. It's obviously not going to be just dangling.
Cheers, mate. No, you're okay, mate. Cheers.
See you later.
Later.
There's a screw there, isn't there?
Oh no, that's just to put it together. It's got to be. Yeah, that's just to put the casing together, but it won't stand free like
Maybe
that.
it does.
Surely.
I can't actually see it on any picture. We'll move on to it. We've got this bit to put back on. And there's a groove for this back wire in it.
Don't drop the wires. Don't drop the wires.
Half an hour, it said.
You've been on 2 hours, haven't
I don't know what time. An hour and a half.
you? Daddy's just said, like, said, oh, you've been watching the less put his machine together. I thought, well, anyway, Kevin. Like, still at it.
You see me trying to put a screw into something. It was a toss up between going through a window. How many times have you done that, Benny?
Oh, man, I'm
Ragged it because you've had enough.
It's never your fault, you're gonna blame.
It's about 5 minutes and it's going through a window if it does
Yeah,
that again.
that's right.
it. I've got no patience.
Liam's gonna break it. That's Foxy.
Fuck off, job. Put it, job.
Alan Curtis, it's coming to shopping in August. He hopes it's ready.
Right, that's his. Girls just want to hit the.
Please, Liam, just snap it in a place.
Fucking fish easy, mate.
Got a hammer.
Just clicks into place. What's up here?
Right, that's
Spin around.
It's got a groove.
right. That's it.
Well, that
It's got a bit of
That's why
pressure.
it's supposed to be in that.
Where that's.
In all. You shove it into that corner.
You're taking over from Chuckle Brothers. Is that what it is?
Liam and Hardy.
Dead now, isn't it?
That's why I said you're taking over.
Yeah, dead.
It's me to you.
To me, to you. Right. I think that's all right. Where's the screw through?
Is it ever screw in that one?
I hope so.
I don't know if it was that one.
Oh, yeah, it might
I
be that.
think it might have been that.
No, so that would be the. No, you can't do that. You want that there?
That's just see how it came out.
Oh, no, I've got it. I've got it.
Okay.
It says.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
I might have lied.
Right, I lied now.
You're supposed to remember where you take things out.
I mean, when I did mine, I just left it all hanging out.
Yeah.
Get it back in.
So that one needs to be at the back. That needs to be there, yeah.
No one used what's Krypton factor.
That's what it is.
Together in like 30 seconds.
That's what it is. Krypton Factor. Generation game.
Yeah. What you need to have done, Les, you should have had a second one so you can pull it out. And go, this is what I did
This is what I did earlier. Blue Peter.
Only took me 2 hours, 2 days.
Yeah.
Put it together.
5 minutes. That's all it took.
Yeah, so it's not half an hour job.
Right. So that needs to go in front of that. So.
Go screwing it again. No! It was that other screw! That other screw you're supposed to stick
So
in.
far, we haven't done no wrong. So far, no, it's cracked.
Not yet.
We haven't stripped no a thread.
We think.
But we've yet to apply power.
Ah, there you go.
So, right, that needs to be in front. That needs to be behind. So, it needs to go like that. I think.
I mean, 3D printing is all the new thing, like, isn't it? And it's not going to be long before everybody's got one. And it's going to be like, if you want a spare part for some plumbing thing or whatever, you can just print the thing.
Yeah.
You can already do that now to some extent. You can go to some websites and you can download components, you know, and you pay for it. Which is good because it means you ain't got to start running about. You can just print one off there and then.
I'll show you that. What is it? Done one for Spotbox, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'll show you that. Do a 3D Spotbox.
Yeah. Oh, if you go to that Thingiverse, there's a website called Thingiverse, and it's got thousands and thousands of models on it, mostly for free. They can just download for things that people have done,
Yeah, just look it up.
and they just put it up for others just in case. But you can buy them as well. But they're not expensive like that Gorilla one there. I think it might have been $6 or something daft.
Yeah.
Just to buy the file.
Yeah. I'm saying a lot of plastic pieces of brick are actually just 3D molded out.
Yeah. More and more now, isn't it?
Yeah.
In theory.
The hardest part about the 3D printing is not the 3D printing, it's the software to run
So
it.
putting it together by the looks of it.
Well, if you've got any sense, you buy one already built.
I thought you were supposed to be building these legs.
Oh yeah, it's Lunch with Les. Lunch with Les instructing Liam.
Have a dog back yourself.
I said I'd get him involved, and involved he is.
He's got a bit of a sweat on now, though.
We've got a bead coming now.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a sweat on.
How the fuck has he got them arranged? Have a look.
You've got one coming in here, look. That's about right, that one just wants shoving back a bit, doesn't it?
Shove it in, son. Shove it in.
You should shove that fucker down there like that. Look. Get it down.
Right.
Pull it full of resin.
Just leave it off, it's ready.
Yeah, well, cooling.
Yeah.
It's extra cooling.
It is. Ventilation.
Got a new shopkeeper over there looking out the window, sneaking at us through the window, you see?
Oh, yeah. No one to buy a cigarette?
Well, clothing store.
No.
Reflections,
Clothing and more.
yeah. Crisps.
They're selling crisps. What clothing and more is selling crisps? How's that work?
I don't know. So
That's-
the one
that's
just
the
happened.
outside, that.
Is that why they've got blinds down?
No, that's a shelf, believe it or not, in front of the window.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
shelf.
shelf.
All right.
Shelving rack.
You mean it?
No, I
come for us.
haven't.
You sell clothing and more.
No, that's old sign, that.
All right.
Yeah, that's old sign.
I think it's sugar and crisps and things like that.
Yeah. Corner shop shit.
Grew up in a 99p store.
It's going to have to be cheap, innit, to compete with all others up in that street. You know, one stop just there and
Yeah.
bagging bowls. I mean, bagging bowls, I don't know what their prices are like for full food. But one stop's pretty good, isn't it?
You haven't got a Pulaski shop along here, have you?
A polish shop.
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
Have you? Yeah. All right, then what?
Just we can't reach a fucking sign, that's what it is.
Come on, Liam, it's only wires.
It's only wires that are driving Liam mad.
So, the second part of this will be tomorrow.
Third installment.
Yeah. Continuation tomorrow where we left off.
This week's cliffhanger. It's only a bit of fun, like, isn't it? It's only, you know, he's having loads of fun, isn't he? Really? What else is he going to be doing? That's been close to fin, isn't it?
Well,
Well, I don't know. Not like a nice bit of Evo.
Exactly. Oh, do you remember that?
Bit of Evo stick.
He was walking out the streets with glue bags stuck on the face.
Didn't they?
you wanted that there.
So when you buy one of these, you definitely need about 4 people to put it together.
You fucking need more than that, mate.
It's been more difficult doing this than it has doing that entire tent and that setup.
Set yourself aside a good day to do it.
Well, technically, it's, I mean, if you're any good at all like this, it should be half an hour.
What are you trying to say, mate?
But you know, we're just fucking.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I just kind of destroy it in seconds. I'm like that.
Alright, you can look at that.
That's right. That's right. That's it.
It's not.
Sniz.
That's right, just sign it up at the rate.
Do we really need this?
All right.
Fucking screw.
The fuck are you? So what we've decided, we've decided that
That
we're
piece that
not.
holds it together, we're not going to use anymore.
This bit that goes to back, we're not going to put in because we can't get the fucker in. So we'll keep it like just in case.
That don't look right to me, that filament thing.
That
Yeah.
does this just hang? I can't actually see a picture of it.
It's a bit like when you got like here and you got 50 million pieces left over.
It's like this bit here.
Spares, love.
This is the filament thing, but you can't see it on picture because it's at the back. So you don't know if it's just hanging like that, or if it's connected to something.
I mean, that's on now. That's going fucking nowhere. That.
Well,
That bit you need to go
No,
to
no.
the wires to that you've left off.
No, that's spares. That's just in case.
so if that's all done, why is it fucking wobbling?
Because I haven't got feet on it.
It's some fucking feet. Where's it just that feet?
I don't know who you said it. I should be there now.
Oh, here we go.
So,
Attaching anti-slip pads. Grab the bundle anti-slip bar and bring it to 4 pads. Peel it off and stick it on. There it goes.
is that a new fucking bit, that?
Oh, little squares for them to fit into.
No, that looks like.
There, doesn't it? Look of it.
What's that? That's got little rollers on it.
Oh, but them, therefor filament roller. So they haven't got enough feet on this.
Right.
That's a bit fucking shite, isn't it?
What would you put that to ribbon liner?
Look like that. Still wobbling. That can't be right, can it? Wobbling like folk.
So if you get a piece of cardboard just to lift it up slightly.
No spirit level required. I'll put that. Do we know any electricians?
I'm going to come in instructions.
Zip it lays flat. Look on that, zip it lays flat.
It's not got adjustable feet.
It's not got no feet on it at all. It's a bit weird.
So what we're going to do now is strip it all back down, start again.
We put that first nut in wrong way around. Just zip it lays flat.
We're just showing you how not to do it at the moment.
So, just feed that through there. Right.
No, is it for something else? It's something. This is.
There's a wire. I see a wire. That wire there.
Push the conductor. Flatten the bastard. See if it works. I'm trying to work out what's making it wobble.
It's even worse.
This is too low down, like, isn't it? This is up in there. This is too thin.
There you go. No wobble.
That was,
It's not wobbling now, touch it.
down, isn't it?
No.
It fits into a groove in there. It's got little notches. There's got to be a foot that goes on it.
What we've looking at here is it's wobbling. It's wobbling like a good one, and this lump at this end touches the table before the rest of it, so it's wobbling on that. That's the pivoting point. Like, it's not sitting on any wires. It's literally just that block there that's too low. But you can't move it up and down because it's only got horizontal adjustment.
Does that come separate?
That's a bit strange.
You have to put it wrong, screw it in one of those, have you?
It's got notches for it to slide in. It's only go in one way.
What it needs feet on these corners to lift the whole thing up to its level, isn't it? There are no feet. Because now we're onto the spool filament that we're not bothered about.
Maybe that's what Haribo's are.
That's what the Haribos are for. That's it. That's what it is. You're supposed to fucking show them, make them sticky, and then you put them on
What
corners.
you're supposed to do, you're supposed to put it on, 3D print and feet off.
Yeah,
That's your first task.
yeah.
If I knew you were coming out of bed.
Well, we don't know why it's wobbling. We can't see any adjustments to it. There's no feet in the box or anything to sort of lift it up and make it level.
Screws.
You got a blue and red wire underneath it. Left hand side.
Tried that. Yeah, that one.
That one.
I mean, I don't know if it'll affect it because it doesn't really matter as long as it's level between here and here. It doesn't really make any. You could have it printing at that angle, couldn't you? Just as long as it's.
I wonder if it's where it goes backwards. Does it go backwards and forwards?
It's the plate that molds.
Right.
But
If it's wobbling, it might. When it's moving backwards and forwards, it might just shake.
yeah, but it's all of it that's wobbling.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
just-
I know it's yeah.
Shouldn't fucking wobble.
I would have thought it wobbled. I would have thought it wobbled.
Perhaps I forgot to put the towel to stand it on.
Chewing gum.
And chewing gum. Looks like he sits there.
Okay, I'll give you some bits there. Stick them underneath, it won't wobble.
Some malted milks. A bit of PVA going on.
Kevin says, I do believe that if Liam weren't in, Les would be sat there till Monday morning trying to figure it out. It just goes in one ear, and I've told her, or in my case, in one eye and out the other.
No, that shouldn't be wobbling
Nah,
like that.
definitely not.
Definitely.
It's put the whole thing is wobbling because the whole thing is upside down back to front.
Fucking filament goes here.
Yeah.
That's see wire there that's stopping it.
No,
and
just
that.
that though.
It didn't, but you've got that, like say, that's too high up, isn't it?
This, yeah.
That's
too high up.
that's the only place it can go.
Because it sits in that rail.
Yeah.
Does it not show you any feet to it? It should have some feet there and there, shouldn't it?
You would have thought so, wouldn't
It
you?
lifts that.
It's the right height. Some little
Show them
feet.
what's them little feet. Well, they do it.
They're what,
You've got 6 though. You've got 6. How many do you need? I said recommend it 4. You sure they're that feet?
oh, grapple bundle, anti-slip board and breaking to 4-point peel protector.
That's the
Back
6
of
feet
the
there.
holder.
Unless there's spares.
6 feet there. What they go? Like that. Because that's the same height as that, look.
2 feet.
Once you've got that, that's
Yeah.
slightly higher, isn't it?
Go back.
It says absolutely nothing about any feet. That's just full all over.
Someone Google it.
Is that definitely bigger than that? Are they?
Yeah.
Definitely bigger. I don't know if they're like supposed to go on there like that.
Right next to mini base spool holder 4X.
That's the spool holder. And then the,
They're the
That's the thing.
They're
They're,
the
the
ones.
feet. They're the feet for this. They're the feet for that. 4. Look.
all right.
So we now found the feet.
Oh, we have got feet. We have got feet.
There was 6 of them.
Just to mention them in the fucking book.
yeah, they're not even in the fucking book.
So there's 6 feet.
How's it upside down?
One to go there.
That's one's a assembly and other
One
one.
in the middle. 2 at ends. 6 feet.
Up here for thinking, down here for dancing.
That's it. It'll go like that. Well, you'll have.
Well, further down
two,
for dancing.
2 and 2. And this
Yeah,
one will
they'll
just,
be there.
this will just float.
Yeah, there'll be 2 there. I'm guessing it goes on because there's 6 of them. So you'll have 2 there
Go on, Liam, stick them on.
and 2 there.
Get it
On
on.
this bar there, because that's you can't put it on
Yeah,
there.
you're gonna put it on that.
So you're going to put it on that rail there like that. I would have thought.
Why did you not mention that? I know,
don't
you're
know.
right, you're right. You thought it had mentioned it, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We found feet.
Found some feet.
No, go flat, but Oh, you might be. Yeah, you're probably all right.
I mean, I wouldn't describe it as being traumatic because we're having a bit of fun, like.
I
But
fucking would.
it's not that bad because you're not on your own stewing on it.
Liam's earned his bonus this year.
Told him he can only buy bubblies with it.
I get free 10 mil sack.
So if you want to come into the shop and buy one of this, Liam will put it together for you. Might take him a week.
Yeah.
Fucking way. Why has he not mentioned this in manual?
I've no idea.
Pissed me off.
It's not a very good manual, is it? Really?
No.
It's a good manual, but it's not a good manual. It's too
Shit.
shit.
Fucking hell, that's where you
That's
Right, now try
it's
it.
going to be full, yeah. Well done, Benny.
Still got a little
Are
bit.
you pulling my fucking pisser?
It's still wobbling.
Yeah, there's something not right.
You got a Peter for it.
That's not straight.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop it. That can't stop it from wobbling. That's not going to make it wobble. So
How far
these
out
are
is
all
it?
elevated.
The feet stick out more than anything else, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, stuff in it.
That's up right corner. I think. Yeah, because this is completely elevated. It's that corner there.
Is that corner holding it down?
You know, it's too low.
So can you put?
What's the under that corner?
Just turn it like that.
Have you got them wires in that place?
It's not that.
There's definitely some on that corner, isn't it? It's there. So if you had that like that, that's all, isn't it? Let it go.
Do you think it's just wobbling because we're making it wobble?
No, because as soon as you hit that, it's.
Unless it's because there's too much weight on this side.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Yeah, it's too much weight on this side. So if this, when this gets moved over, no, it won't get moved over, does it? No. It's too much weight on this side.
Table's flat, isn't it?
Yeah, Feel it like that. Feel it there. That's alright. It's just the weight on this side.
Put some of that down.
What?
Put some of that down.
It's very peculiar. We can't get it. We can't get it to sit flat. We've managed to get them little feet, and we've put 6 feet up bottom of it. So theoretically, it should now sit flat. But as you can see, it's not actually very stable.
You want a sliver underneath, 2 slivers underneath them corners. You can, you know,
One should just do it.
or one in the middle. One in the middle of it.
Don't you fucking cut my counter.
Oh, you put a fucking hole in it. You try colouring it in.
Filthy full of ink.
Put it under there for reference.
Yeah, that's too high.
Now it's
No, but so you need to slice that.
moved it somewhere else now, hasn't it? I still can't find out about this filament sensor and where it's supposed to. Oh, it is just, look, it's just dangling.
That can't be right, can it?
We'll sort this out.
That's it.
Oh. Break time.
Well, I think as far as, I mean, we've got this full to put together. Look, that's literally just shoving them in, so I'm not bothered about that. This was the main thing, to find out what the crack is. So what we've established is we couldn't get this little piece back in. Obviously, with a bit more persistence, probably could do it. I mean, you must be able to do it. But the main issue that we've got is wobblage. The thing is wobbling.
It's
Put it under that corner there.
it's only wobbling because of weight on it.
Yeah, but it's
There you
designed
go.
that way, isn't it?
There you go. Stick that on there and you're done.
Yeah. So what we've just done is put another piece of that sponge under this other corner.
Stick
Where
that
it's,
underneath there, on that corner there.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
Yep, got it.
it's kind of, you've got the you've got the sticky things in a row here, right? But you've got too much printing hanging on this end, so it's going like that. Do you know what I mean? It's tilted on that. So we just put some more
There you
pad
go.
under.
Look at that.
Bit. Solid.
I mean, you should have to do that, should you?
You shouldn't have to fuck about like that. Right now then,
Don't take this fucking rig then.
technically that's us done.
No, not yet.
Well, when he's done that. So all I'm going to do is plug it in.
Stand back.
Stand back.
So fucking well, but
There you go. Get in top chat, Liz. Get in top chat.
What's top chat? Oh, I
Because
can't
you're behind.
I don't know how the fucking thing.
So when you come on, when you're on here, you want to go on to live chat, and then you get people. So you need to put it on. You come on.
You were saying
You're
earlier,
behind.
I don't know which. Benny said it was better on YouTube, but oh, give it one.
It's because it's on. You had it on. You always put it on a live chat. If you put it on top chat, it's behind.
Ah.
So if you ever watch the show, put it on a live chat.
And then we were free.
it's a one-person kit.
Yeah.
Like putting them tents up in it, a bit like putting tent cover on the poles.
Yeah, not one.
You can do it on your own.
That's a
Hold it
one-man
pole
job.
like that. Yeah, it's one man job, but you got all poles up like that.
You just use your other arm.
Yeah.
The third.
Yeah. There you go. Rock solid now.
Do not print.
Right.
Oh no.
Should that be flapping around like that though?
Yeah. That's where filament comes in. I don't know.
Right. Get it plugged in, lad.
I don't like this.
Oh yeah, it should be, yeah. Yeah, it shows it there, doesn't it?
Just dangling, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
We've got power. We've got power. It says something. Welcome to the original Prusa Mini setup wizard. Would you like to continue?
No.
Yes. Is filament sensor connected? Yes. The status bar is at the bottom of the screen. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
No.
My gut, my gut.
What?
It's my gut's bubbling if you can hear it.
It's the interface.
That's supposed to be all your wires, isn't it? Cover it over the back so you can't get no crap coming out of it.
It's very hard to put on.
So it's doing a self check now.
That's just for aesthetics.
Yeah, it's on. It's on for covered up wires, isn't it?
It's a spare.
Ah, I see. That's where we got that one comes through there, then. So that one to print comes through there. That one goes on there. That should shove it back.
Should.
Should.
I'll do that another time.
Yeah, it's only a couple of wire up to stop any. I suppose it's to stop any flash.
Yeah.
Well, that's going wrong.
You're not supposed to put print better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be a print better.
We got a pacemaker.
I'm going to print keep one.
Yeah, no, yeah. We got
Oh, yeah.
pacemaker.
We have to keep him away from this.
Oh, yeah.
Our key is going into hospital on Monday for a pacemaker fitted.
I mean, that's disrespectful, isn't it?
Here comes some other one.
And we all wish him the very best of luck on Monday. Not that he's going to need it because everything's going to go swimmingly.
I don't know about that.
No.
It's a bit stale. I don't know about that.
No, I'm all right, thank you.
It's stale.
We're gonna have a. Would you like a biscuit? What would you like? Would you like a Venezuelan chocolate?
Venezuela?
Venezuelan chocolate? Or would you like a malted milk?
Oh, I don't know.
Or would you like both?
Venezuela.
Like
What?
a Venezuelan chocolate or a malted milk?
I don't like malted milk.
Any bottom to that.
Huh?
You don't like malted milk?
I think the shit.
What the fuck?
They dissolve in your tea and you. They look nice. Thanks, Benny.
Just got. Oh no, that's fucking housey here. Oh, look. I knew you were going to that. It's sensei.
Yeah.
It says the self-test failed to finish. Double check the printer's wiring and axis, then restart the self-test. Oh no.
All right.
Hello.
Okay, up there.
I'm after your break.
Right.
So-
These, I'll show you what. I've got this from here, that's one.
Settings.
This is all snapped on it.
Oh.
You where you keep pulling it out, put the oil
Ah, yeah. We sell the new ones.
in. Did you sell them?
Take it back up.
All right. Oh, that was nice. Oh, fabulous. Have one of those.
They'll run a self-test again.
Don't move on to the left.
Come on.
An advanced kit.
All right.
Moving.
Oh, 7.99, yeah.
Right, but I want another two and a half like that one there. I have a little. You all think it's that purple one?
Yeah.
I think I had something like that. How much are these?
Oi, oi. That's Kevin. With my biscuit.
That purple one. That green one. That two.
Yeah, so I'm not overly impressed with literature. Although it's nice, it's not. It doesn't go into enough appropriate detail. Do you know what I mean? Talks about Z's and Y's and X's and things, but it don't actually show you. Little improvements like marking them notches so that you can see it's a notch. I mean, it's only a bit of paint, isn't it?
Got a little battery.
And maybe even offer a built version for people like me who's useless at it. I mean, it's going to determine if I buy the XL when it comes out. If it comes pre-built, I'll have one. If it don't come pre-built, if it comes like this, I ain't. Because I just ain't got time for it. It's too stressful. So I don't enjoy it. You know, it's like the same as vaping, isn't it? A lot of people enjoy the actual making of the coils and all that kind of stuff, the rebuilding of it. And I mean, Liam's rebuilding all day, different wicks and all this kind of stuff, because he likes it. Me,
Have a good day.
I prefer a stock coil. We're waiting for cool down.
Is that good? Is that a good thing?
I don't know, I've got to run it through another test. Cooling it down. Trying to speed it up a bit. The bed is at 34.5 degrees.
We stayed here.
I don't know what it's going to do. It's different to the other ones. Checking hot end and heat bed heaters.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why would it be? What the fuck would you make that?
Nice, isn't it?
No!
You get it some pizza flavour.
Yeah, it just tastes like bacon pizza, man.
Bacon pizza.
Oh,
Bacon pizza juice. Come in store and try it. It's delicious.
oh, oh. It does taste like pizza though.
It does, yeah.
But it's not. No. Just be weird.
I don't know. It's just checking hot end and heaters. So, moving up. All tests finished successfully. X, Y, Z. So that's it. It's up and running.
In theory.
In theory. Theoretically, that is up and running. Put some wires, put some plastic through it. See what it does. Let's do a calibration.
Baffled.
You're going to do a mesh bed level now next year. Level. I mean, all this will have been set at the factory. I'm not liking that, is it? You don't like that noise? Oh, it's that yellow. Fucking caught on it. So be careful of that there. That is just nicely positioned to catch on that. And this is hitting the bed, hitting the floor now as well, as you can see that. This is now testing to make sure it's flat. Okay. First light calibration. Calibrate. Got a load of filament. Press the next load filament. Load. So we have to put this into end of it.
Oh.
Feed it up. So I'm going to load filament.
Jack shit.
It does fuck up.
Press continue on, push the filament into the extruder. Right, that's taking the plastic now. There it is. Plastic coming down. And now it's spitting out any crap that might be in the nozzle. Is the colour correct? No, there is no frigging colour. What's doing that? It's trying to push some plastic through. Oh, here we go. Is it right? Is it doing it in that corner? No, it's different to the other one. No, it's not this. It's different than the other one.
I don't think we get it working. Well, there you go, a year out there. Plastic's coming out.
Right, now we're going to adjust the actual height of the nozzle from the bed, from this. You have to move it down until it squashes it slightly.
Oh, it's from Flavour Boss. Taste it.
Custard cream.
Shit version of custard cream. It's got pepper. It's pepper. It's
This piece of PTFE is just popped straight off as the filament came out.
Is that what it is?
I'm going to taste some cake batter.
Now we'll be spitting plastic out again.
It's not nice. It's all content. I got it because we were selling them, we were rebranding them.
Yeah.
There, and we were selling the juices off them. Because flavor box is a bit like, I don't know if
The plastic coming back out again.
looking. What it's like.
I don't know if you can see that. Yeah.
That sell their recipes there. So I got an email to them saying, oh, I'm selling all of them because we're rebranding them, we're selling all these two good ones. So I ordered this, I ordered that. I make my own lemon tart, which is quite nice too. So I know that.
Now I'm going to have to watch it down here really close.
This biscuit. And I said, I got one of them mix-up kits now down at
And then I'll have to adjust the knob and move the nozzle up and down in tiny increments. It's just measuring to make sure it's still level. First.
It's all right. It's not as nice as yours. 100% not as nice as yours. Yeah. But yours is for the custard cream flavour. Yours is mild. But you get that, like say when you get it, you get like that pepper taste.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're gonna get that from that.
Right, so we know it's.
You launched the other one now, that one that you're working on that I didn't like.
Yeah.
You launched it.
Yeah. You're the first little one.
I said we'll put it better than it looking tasty.
I'm lowering the nozzle now.
What you call it?
It's nowhere near the bed.
Right, fair enough then.
Still going down. Getting there now. I think we're about on that. Right, well, what I've done while it started off up here, I don't know if you can see, this is loose. It's not actually stuck to the plate at all. So that means it's been printed in air and it just fell onto it. This bit down here isn't free floating, it's kind of stuck. And it's just going to print a little square here so I can now inspect it individually. We've currently got it changed to minus 1.515 millimeters. So let me have a look. That's how it's just printed, look, basically. That little piece. And that's what it's printed. That's what it's printed. Nice and flat, look. I'm going to do it again now. Because I remember right, so now it's going to go to that little test again and I'll be able to, but because we're starting off already down here, I'll be able to fine adjust it now. We were going to have a go at doing some mods and things,
Yeah.
but it's more difficult than it appears to get a good quality thing. We did some tests, if you like, but they were too brittle and tacky. Do you know what I mean? Proper plasticky. The mods tend to get printed in a different type of printer. It's liquid resin in there. He's knocking about somewhere, Liam. Oh, he's going to drop his lodger. We're just doing a video, so be aware that you're on it. I don't mind, but just be aware you're on it.
Come on, Wade. He says we're in charge, though, don't you? What do you want? What would you like, sir?
Key line 5.
Where's key line 5?
60 or 100 or
60.
We've got no staff in, Benny.
I don't get paid for this. You knew where it was. We're all like, kilo and five.
Right, so the first line, if you remember the first one here, we're all squiggly. No longer squiggly because it's touched.
60. Roll that in a 3.
Right.
2 milligram.
Well, one again.
What colour top am I going to do? Green one.
Benny?
Which colour do you want? Green? Red? Black? Got your choice. Do you want a red one? Right, there you go. Don't have to use this now, Wes.
Well, it's not going, is it? Yeah, going.
Oh, wait for us to find it, but he's on outside.
What you got?
Kilo and
What
five.
else?
Yeah, gives a special thing.
Oh, it's just a week, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was on there. I got it from there.
He's very hard for you.
I know, yeah. Maybe look over there and it's over there. Not sure. Because you've got it over there.
Paying a card.
Yeah.
There you go. Now I'm doing another calibration and it's not as good as the last one for some reason.
Making a 3D printer look.
Bit strange.
30 minutes. It took them 2.5 hours now.
Just kind of blobbing. Drop it back again. Oh, that shit. That's come out really thin. Like the nozzle has shrunk. Where's the crap of it?
You can move it up and down yourself then, that was.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you do it on this one. On mine, you just push this button.
Right.
But
So if you want it closer or further up.
yeah, but I haven't found it on here yet. Settings. No access.
Does it self-clean as well?
No, it don't clean.
So you've got to pick all plastic off yourself.
Yeah. Doesn't usually get much, but it has done at the minute. That's how you move it up and down. On mine, you just push and hold it, and it takes you into that bit. So you
Alright.
this you got to go into the
You've
menu.
got to go in the menu and
Yeah.
move it up yourself.
Bit more fucking about. Gets a bit of shit up here. On that nozzle. Well, that nozzle's hot.
Alright.
Alright.
Try that again.
So that's a go. Sorted. Yeah.
No, you did it.
On the kilo and five. We didn't know it would produce a week. So I went on there, kilo and five. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking king.
Colours are quite nice.
Better than he today, that one. So,
Oh, very decent. Yeah. You've got the full coming.
yeah. It's what, 3 for a lot stepped up this week.
So we're going to do it again now.
That as well, yeah.
That's been a bit of shit on nozzle. We got anybody on? Bill Reese says he could have printed one quicker.
That's assembly is available. They will do it in 3 days.
Yeah. Cable ties, Les. Cable ties. We've got cable ties to tie all these cables together.
Ah, right, yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. Somebody just reminded me. Jay's vape reviews.
Is it J?
Yeah.
So them cable ties that are outside there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It's wearing low on
There you
that.
go. It's what?
It's wearing low on that.
Yeah.
I want to say, like, you can print yourself a dildo, put yourself with it.
you later. Catch you later.
Have a good one.
Is it still working?
No. What it's doing now, we've done that second test and it was shit. We've now done the third test, but it's not ejected any plastic, but it says it has. Is the colour correct? Well, there's no fucking plastic, so I can't tell you. So, try again. There's some plastic in here, a pipe. It's supposed to be plastic coming out now. Well, it says it's doing it, but it's not actually got any plastic coming out of the end.
It won't come out.
It was coming out. It did a layer, which were reasonable. I thought, do another one, which was shit. Blobby and everything. And now it's doing this, and it's got no fucking filament coming out of it.
You got filament here?
It's in this pipe.
Technology.
Technology.
Who needs it?
I did a review on that new thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, no, one negative,
Well, it thinks it's printed, but there's no plastic coming out of it.
It's when you take it off.
So it's going through the process of printing for now.
You can swap it out for 3.2 mil tank. So you can swap it by yourself in case because it's rolling on now. You can't change that. There's no idea. You can change that.
Well, I'm not right impressed so far. In fact, quite honestly, if I'd have known it was going to be this shit, I wouldn't have bothered to it. So I won't be ordering any more of these. It's too much fucking about. It's wobbly. It's inconsistent. It's shit. Really. I'll get them up and running. Get them to pay for the sends as best we can, and then dump the bastards in a skip. The fucking wank. It's not doing no. It's just shit. I don't like the build quality. I don't like it wobbling. I don't like the fucking book. I'm just one of them don't like it days today, innit?
You bought it to sell?
No.
Or just for yourself?
It's just for using. I mean, they're not. I know it's a lot of money, but they're not that dear at 340 quid.
No.
But you would expect it to be better than this. You would certainly expect that book to be, you know. And I've no confidence in the video that they put out online because, like I was saying earlier, I followed one of the videos to let it. We both did to change a nozzle on that. We broke the machine and we had to buy all the new fucking nozzle and that again, heat block and everything, rebuild it all.
Yeah.
Having followed their instructions. But when you look in the book, it tells you not to do what the instructions tell you to do.
Right.
In the writing, it says hold the heat block. On the video, it says click it backwards a bit.
You clicked it backwards.
So we clicked it backwards a bit and snapped all the heat seal that we'd had on it. And of course, it didn't fucking fit then.
Right.
Because that was another 100 and odd quid to fix their cock up, really. Because they shouldn't have done that. And it's still up the fucking video.
Might be time to change company that you're using.
I think it might be. Yeah. I'm really impressed with them because they just come and they work out of box.
Yeah.
So no issues with them whatsoever.
One.
This one is almost as if it's been made in China. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of. I don't know, they are actually Czechoslovakia or something.
Right.
But the crap.
No, the problem is you're reading wrong instructions.
We're reading instructions from microwave. Anyway, that's it put together. It is functioning in a fashion. It obviously needs adjusting and stuff, but it's, you know, I've had enough now. But yeah, I
Calibration first layer.
I've done. That's what we've just been doing. But it's there's only this stand thing to build up, which is neither here nor there.
Have you cleaned it?
What?
So clean it with the wipe that they give you.
Oh, that's this, isn't about that. Yeah. It's a shame, really. They were looking forward to it. They've been looking forward to it for 4 fucking months. 4 months. Right? Fuck me. I wish I'd have bought a bag of crisps instead.
4 months supply of Christmas.
I mean, for this kind of money, I could have got umpteen million of them Ender ones. You know what I mean? Which you expect to be cheap because they're like 150 quid.
Yeah. Just putting it together, it's a bit.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be all right. You know, time might say it's better. Like we're only going to know until when we start using it. But anyway, that's it for today. I've had enough. I'm going to get back to my plants now, watching them stretch their arms.
Have you updated the firmware?
I haven't updated the firmware yet.
The print is shipped without firmware.
That's this one. That's that.
So you've got to update. You've got to go on to.
Yeah, but this is a
Print
mechanical issue. That's not going to stop it wobbling, though, is it?
No, not stop it. But it might stop it. Might make it print a little bit better, might it?
Yeah, we ain't got that far yet. Actually, they did release a new firmware. I think it was therefore yesterday.
Yeah, it's a little bit. So that might sort out your.
It might.
Sort out your print. Might make it a little bit more.
Yeah. Not too traumatic putting it together, but having said that, it weren't me that put it together. So I can't really comment on that, can I? Right, I'm going to get a cup of coffee now. I'm gagging. Say goodbye, Benny. Come and show me face. We have to put up with this every now and again. Usually on a weekend.
See ya.
Because I'm smiling now. We're like Billy Gruff over there. Come and say goodbye, Professor Liam. And now our builder, our electronics builder. That one. We're going all shy again now.
I'm pissed off it's not working.
He's pissed off it's not working. Welcome to my life. Right, well, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's a couple of hours worth of chat there for you, isn't it? Or, you know, sat around. Entertainment, that's the word,
I'm going
entertainment.
to do a show in 2 weeks' time then.
We can do it. Yeah.
So I can't do next week on rugby, but we can.
Oh,
I've got rugby next week, man.
it's going to rugby. Right, so I'm going to love you and leave you, and I shall see you later in the week with a video on something or other. See you later.
Oh, mate. I can help.
Do you have a list?